programs. It is Dark Horse 13 Golf once again giving you another video on an interesting build that you use to stomp around that digital battlefield we call MWO. Today I'm going to do, as I've mentioned before, another Rifleman build, this one based on the 3N variant, and kind of did something a little different here. And first I'm going to level with you. I started going down this road with this kind of a Rifleman after watching Baradul on his Molten Metal channel come up with something, and I've played with it, and I came up with a version that I like for me. So, a little shout out to Baradul. That was a pretty cool idea you had, especially because I love the chassis so much, and gave me a whole new dimension on playing this besides support and long range and all that. So, here we go. First things first, let's look at the guts of this thing. Alright. It is an AC-20 Rifleman. You see that right there? And one of the big deals, the big reasons why I enjoy it, if you look down there, you'll see ballistic velocity plus 40%. Now, an AC-20 hits like a freight train, but the projectile is pretty slow. And the ballistic velocity, especially that much, is actually a big help. Then also the cooldown, especially, that is also a big help, getting you more of those big old shells out quicker. Now, on top of that, you have the Beagle Active Probe. That's kind of a Dark Horse favorite there, and in this one it's especially important as it is a close range brawler, and that makes it very handy for jamming ECM if you get into that kind of a fight there where there's ECM mechs and lights and big DDCs and all that. You can be a pain in the ass that way too. And let's see here. Now this is 5 medium lasers, and I'm gonna tell you something about this build. It's not long range, obviously, but it hits hard, and I've had loads of fun. I have tinkered with this AC-20 Rifleman until I finally found what works for me. While I do give up, I don't have a large laser anymore like some of you might have known from before in my earlier videos. But I really think the extra heat sinks and the cooldown of 5 large, it works great. You give up a little distance and you gain a lot up close, at least in my opinion. Now, only to the, you see I only shaved 1 point off each leg, so we got about max armor. Here's the only little weak point. Now, it's awesome. You go 84.1, that is great. That speed is so awesome when you're skirmishing, running in and all that, closing distance, it's great. But you have to do an XL engine, and as we know, Intersphere XL engines are a liability. I don't have to explain to a lot of you, but some of you newer guys, if you haven't really gotten into the XLs yet, they're a lot lighter. They do take up slots, but if you can live with that, they're a lot lighter, allow you for great speeds and stuff more stuff on your mech at the price of the fact if one side torso goes, you're done. Unlike the clan mechs where you have to take out both side torsos of their XLs before they go down. So, excuse me. But it's really a keep it simple, stupid build. I got 5 tons of ammo, which is actually kind of high. But there are times where I've been glad I had it. So, and the way the build worked out with the slots and everything, yeah. I mean, what else was I gonna do? And 7 extra rounds, because you usually care about 28 personally, but 7 extra rounds, not a problem. Now, the other quirks you see. Let's go out here so we can see the quirks. Now, you got a decent acceleration, deceleration quirk, plus 50% and everything. Turn plus 35, torso turn plus 45, and really this makes it surprisingly agile and quick in a brawl. And I've noticed that it's pretty great. And of course the ballistic velocity we talked about plus 40%. And the cooldown plus 20%. The medium lasers get a little love with the energy range quirk of plus 10%. Now we all know heat gen is always preferable, but hey, it's better than nothing. Get back in there. Modules. This thing is based around the AC-20. That is the main weapon for me. So there we go. You got the cooldown, the range, and all together with the quirks and modules way to across the board, medium lasers and AC-20, you got a 297 meter optimal. So like I said, this is not built for long range trading, and you have to show a bit of patience and restraint just because it seems like everybody's having fun without you. But if you poke out, I mean, you know, you're not going to be doing but scorch paint. And you know, on a lot of these, you got to wait till the brawl really gets in there. With this one, I did, you know, radar depth. Why not? You know, LRMs being what they are, and I got the seismic sensor, which is really handy, and is I haven't really used it that much until recently when I finally bought one. You know, stopped being cheap, and they are really. I can't stress enough how great that is when you see, you know, when you can. You're sitting there looking, you see something creeping up behind you, that little red flash on your mini map, and you turn around, and when they go over, they think they snuck up on you, and you're looking dead at them. And just, I mean, it's great. So it's a very handy module. I really can't think of anything else that would be better than this setup right here. If you want to focus a bit on the lasers, you might maybe take the range off and do, but I really don't think it's worth it. I think the medium lasers do well enough on their own, and you should really get, you know, give all the love to the AC-20 because that's going to be your big punch, you know, at least till someone blows your arm off. As you can see, I did some heatsink padding. You know, it was best on the medium. I wish I could do it on the AC-20, but not enough slots. All right, that's pretty much it. You know, it's pretty. Keep it simple, stupid build, you know. You got double heat sinks, standard endo steel, and here it is. And it has turned out to be nasty. I really love it. And we're now going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do a little gameplay and show you what this thing can do. And here we are in the cockpit of my rifle. Bitch and Betty, if you please.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Well, looks like we've drawn one of my favorite maps maybe one time. Looks to be Canyon Network and Skirmish. Keep it simple, stupid. Let's see what this thing can do.
Airstrike online.
Drop deck.
Target spotted.
Acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Heat level critical. Warning, incoming missile. Airstrike online.
That wasn't too bad, really. A lot worse.
acquired.
Target Echo Baradul.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Let's find out. Oh, too bad.
Target spotted.
It's a little more engine power than I've been able to make it. Come on, come on. Ah, screw it. This on the other hand. Oh, I thought I could get up here. Well, that's what happens, man. That's what happens.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Incoming
Good
missile.
job, Crab.
We need to see him over here.
Incoming missile. New target acquired.
Oh, terrible.
Incoming missile.
You're gonna get me. Come on.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that crab jumped right in front of my
New
shot.
Target spotted.
acquired.
This is Cody. I look at mine. I think I might be able to hurt him. Who's it? I really think those were my own demons.
Target
The enemies are
destroyed.
half depleted. Keep pushing. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Heat level critical. Warning incoming missile.
And the missiles on later. Push. Okay.
Airstrike online.
Alright.
New target acquired.
Let's see what else we got.
Good job, everybody.
Target spotted.
Oh, shit.
Target
Almost got
destroyed.
them all. Clean up the
New
survivors.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
This will be rough there. This ought to be fun.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
That'll do her.
Raven left.
Heat level critical.
Command to ground forces.
Fuck
We're
you,
detecting no more
Alright, well,
hostiles.
as you can see, this
Good
thing
job,
is,
soldiers.
can be a nightmare to deal with up close between the medium lasers and the
Outstanding.
AC-20. See how I did. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'll take that one. I'm still feeling my way. I'm brawling. I'm an unrepentant learner, as we all know, but I'll call that one a good match, man. Anyway, I love this build. It's fun, it's nasty, and you don't want to get next to it. Alright, well, on that note, you guys have fun out there, and see you next video.